Security attacks in CNS. The security attack is differentiated in two ways. One is passive attack and another is active attack. The main difference between passive and active attack is here we can know the attack by sensing it. We can know the attack by sensing. So obviously passive attacks comes under we cannot know the attack. So the main difference between passive attack and active attack is in active attack we can know the attack by sensing it, where it cannot be done in passive attack. In the passive attack there are two types of attacks again. One is release of message content and traffic analysis. Here release of message content, the characteristics of this attack is no modification. The text is not modified and it can only be read because everything is there like a plain text. The plain text is present and no modification to the text can be done. Under the traffic analysis, here the data is encrypted. The encrypted data can be sensed by the attacker. Here comes the modification attack. In the modification attack, the attacker is going to attack the message which is sent from the sender and which is received by the receiver. For example, we are having sender A and receiver B. The main criteria is to send the message M as a packet from sender to receiver. But in reality, under the modification attack, what occurs is there is an attacker C who is an attacker. The message is sent from sender to attacker and the attacker finds it and he modifies the message and it is again the modified message is sent to the receiver. So this is the modification attack under the active attack of the security attacks. The sending of message from sender to receiver, the message is sent to attacker and the attacker modifies the message and the modified message is received by the receiver. The second attack under the active attack is the masquerade. Masquerade attack is a type of attack where a fake website is placed under the same circumstances of the real website. For example, this may be the real website of XYZ stores. Similar to this, a website is created, XYZZ stores. Whenever the user wants to visit XYZ stores, this website also appear at the same time and he may confuse whether to go to this or this. If he enter into this website and give his credentials, then his data will be lost. This is a type of masquerade attack under the active attack. Coming to the third attack, the replay attack, the criteria in this attack is let there be a message from A to B and the message be this, and when it is sent it travels through a medium where the copy of the message is created and similar in number of such messages occur. Message, and this is sent to the receiver. Thus, for example, let's say sender A has transferred rupees 2000 to B. The same message is replayed again. If this occurs again, the receiver B will think that he has received 2000 plus 2000, 4000 from A to B. In this way, the replay attack is being done under the active attacks of the security attack. The fourth type of attack under the active attack is denial of service attack. It is also popularly known as DOS attack. In this DOS attack, let the sender be S and the receiver be R. When the sender is sending the message from sender to receiver. At the same time, a lot number of messages are sent from the attacker to the receiver. As a huge number of messages are received at the same time by the receiver, there may be two chances. The actual message may lose its availability to reach to the receiver B, or it may be indulged in many such messages and it cannot be read successfully by the receiver and he cannot sense it. As there are many such messages, between all these messages we cannot identify the actual message, and or the availability of reaching this message from sender to receiver may be nil. In the denial of service attack, we have a danger, as the other messages which had been sent to the receiver have the same IP address of that of the source. We cannot even identify the attacker's IP address, as the IP address is same to the source IP address. So finding the attacker is also not easy under DOS. Let's complete it with reviewing the topic. The security attack consists of two parts. One is passive attack and active attack. In the active attack, we can know the attack by sensing it, but which cannot be done in the passive attack. In the passive attack, there are two types of attacks. One is release of message content and traffic analysis. Under the release of message content, there is no ciphertext or encryption is being done. The attacker cannot modify anything and he can just read the plain text. Coming to the traffic analysis, the data is encrypted and sent to the receiver. The attacker can find out that in middle. Under the active attack, the first attack is a modification where the attacker, sender to receiver, the attacker comes in middle and he modifies the message from the text which is sent by the sender. The second one is a masquerade, which means that a fake website is created same to original one, and whenever the customers of this website log into this fake website, then all the details are being known. The third attack is a replay attack, where the same message is replayed so many times to attacker B, and this creates a security attack. And the fourth attack is denial of service attack, where at the same time where the receiver has to receive the message from the sender, so many such messages interrupt to the receiver. The two reasons might occur. One is there may be no availability route for the main message to reach the receiver, or it may be indulged in many such messages which causes it not recognized by the receiver. Hence, these are the security attacks. Thank you.